Town of Alpine, Texas. Stopped for coffee at the Plain coffee shop. It's got Big Bend Coffee Roasters coffee, so a local espresso going on here. Super cute.
The whole town's really neat. It's unfortunate we gotta heading south because everything's closed here.
We're too early, so we're just
back.
gonna keep on going, but maybe we'll swing back around.
We just got to camp at the Seminole State Park campground, and we're gonna go walk a trail.
On the Seminole Canyon?
Seminole Canyon, which is a little, like a finger off of the Rio Grande.
Yeah.
So, come on. So, just as Irene turned off the camera, a Javelina came up from here, ran across the trail right in front of us up in the brush, right after she turned the camera off.
It was freaky.
She's just now done cussing.
So mad I didn't get it. I'd pet him if he were here.
Uh-huh.
He looked squishy.
Let's head back.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. We're at the Seminole State Park Museum, and we're going to do the guided pictograph tour.
Pictographs. So in Arizona we saw petroglyphs, which are etched on, but the pictographs are painted. So here we go. This is interesting. It looks like bone. Almost.
I know. It's a beautiful rock. There are just a number of types of limestone out here, and they vary in their hardness, and so wind and water, digs them out, and what you're left with, I guess, is the hardest rock.
That's cool.
Got a great view too, doesn't it?
Wow. Yeah.
And we refer to this as our kitchen.
I was going to say, that looks like a big cutting
Chopping
board.
block.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh wow.
Or a sacrifice table.
Oh my gosh, it does.
It's okay to
A lot of
touch.
axe marks
We can
on
You
touch
can
it.
touch it.
Oh wow.
And that's natural. We didn't put that on there. You can see how
It's very smooth.
either bone or flint tools, were sharpened.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, wow.
that was caused maybe by just butchering. And you see little shells. They've excavated those in the fires. Like some of them were probably cooked in possibly a source of protein. And some
yeah.
they find plenty of it. Like here's one right here. These little shells.
Yeah, there's a little guy right here too.
And when they excavated, they actually found a string of these, like a necklace. They did find a number of burials in here. It's a really nice looking anthropomorph back there. The box. And you go over a little bit, You see this thing that kind of looks like a crown on top of something else.
Oh,
You see
yeah.
those again and again. That's a motif that they refer to as a crenulated arch. Looks like fur or fringe on the garment, if that's what it is. You see the different colors. You've got yellow, you've got red, you've got black. Really because they're looking at the wrong top.
Just got back from the Pictograph tour. Man, that was something. It was very interesting. I can't believe, like, this is from Indians before, like, they had Apaches here, but this is the Indians before that. So she said 10 to 12,000 years ago is when these Indians lived here. And these particular pictographs have only been there like 3 to 4,000 years, but that's crazy. I find that incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive to be down there and to see these paintings that have remained thousands of years, and it's not actually not just the paintings, but where these canyons have been washed out by, you know, water, that it's created these overhang ledges areas, and they would live under there, and to see the stones with that they obviously prepared meat on with the
cutting board there.
cutting board, and
it's crazy because all kinds of cuts in there. It's just.
But it's never been professionally dug. No archaeologists have come in and done that. It's been some amateur work, and some rancher charged people to go in there and dig stuff.
People could pay them $1 and they could go dig around in there, root around in there. That'd have been fun. But
so you could see bones, a lot of fossils. I was amazed how many fossils there were. Even like almost like some sea creatures.
Yeah, there was one that looked like a squid. It's very weird.
But yeah, so I think if you're ever in southwest Texas, down towards the Rio Grande, we're probably 100 miles north of Laredo, just north of Del Rio.
Seminole State Park Campground.
Yep, Seminole State Park Campground. Nice museum in the visitor center, and about 10 miles of hiking, running, biking trails that we're going to hopefully check out tomorrow. But
yeah, we're going to hit the Rio Grande tomorrow, I think, on the hike.
Yeah. So that'll be kind of cool to actually be hiking and come out to an overlook over the Rio Grande.
So on our hike today, we saw a javelina on our hike on the canyon rim. I don't think I got it on film. I haven't checked yet. I think I turned the camera off just as it crossed our path. It came across our path, but let me tell you, this thing was fat. Fat, and he was black, and he had like wiry hairs all over him.
Like a javelina.
He looked just like a javelina.
It was funny because she had just been talking about she hopes she sees one, and then she's filming as we're walking down the trail, and I see it. It actually comes out of a canyon about 20 feet in front of us onto the trail, and as I see it coming onto the trail, I hear the camera make the beep, beep, beep noise of her shutting it off, and then it runs across the trail in front of us into the brush.
Can't believe it.
I'd be surprised if you got it, but it was pretty cool to see it anyway.
Yeah, that was super cool. Yeah, before the hike, there was like a little informational kiosk that had all this wildlife animals that you might see or you could see, and one was a javelina. I said, I hope we see a javelina. Guess what? We did. Maybe we'll see one tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna probably hit the hike or mountain bike. It's going to be cold, okay?
Today was 77.
We're not complaining because our cold now is not like compared to what you guys are suffering through. We're gonna be like in the 40s tomorrow during the day. So
yeah, it's dropping like a high of 77, like 30 degrees to a high of like 44 tomorrow.
yeah, so we'll see what we get done tomorrow. We are gonna start heading south again too, so we're only staying one night here, but yep, on the move.